Hi and welcome to another tutorial from Controlnexus. Today we're going to be going over and reviewing a CSS HTML template. And we're going to be looking at how we can modify this template to basically use in any website. Okay, the first thing that you will need to do, you'll need to do one of two things. You can either download the entire website onto your computer, and you can do that from the link that you see on your screen, or you can also click on it on the side, on the description side of the YouTube, or you can actually run the sample from controlnexus.com. You also see that link there. You can get that also from the description. The package includes several subdirectories and files that you'll need to be familiar with. The first subdirectory is called CSS, and basically that contains the style sheets that are used in your HTML. And the style sheets control the appearance of your HTML on things like fonts and images and things of that nature. The second subdirectory is the images subdirectory, and that is the directory that contains all the JPEG, the GIF, the PNG files. And then that's followed by the JS subdirectory, which is a subdirectory that basically stores JavaScript files, and we'll go over those files in a minute. The next subdirectory is the Spry assets, and Spry is the Ajax framework that we use for this demo. And again, we'll go over that in a little bit later on. Then you have basically three HTML files. You have the index, the gallery, and the contact, and those are the pages that we're going to be using in this demo. You also have two style sheets that are located in the root directory. One is for Internet Explorer, the other one is for Firefox. At the moment they're pretty identical, but in some cases you'll need to modify them because Firefox will display pages a little differently than IE. So you'll need to take a look at that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the website. Okay, so I've gone ahead and gone to the appropriate link in Controlnexus, and I've executed the index.html file, which is the file that gets initially called when you go to a website. So this is the first page. One thing I forgot to mention, this template that you're downloading is completely free. You can use it for commercial and non-commercial websites. All we ask is that you keep the link back at the bottom of the page. Okay, so from your main page, on the top menu, basically you have three links. You have the home, the gallery, and the contact. This is the home page is also the index.html. Let's click on the gallery. Okay, in the gallery we're using another open source framework called Lightbox, and Lightbox is used to display images in the gallery. So if you scroll a little bit down to the page, you'll see these images here, and I'm going to click on the first one. You're going to see it's going to pop up on my screen, and then once that image is on my screen, if I place my cursor over the right hand side, you'll see the little button that comes out that says next, and I can actually click and go to the next image. I can also go in reverse. I can go backwards by clicking on the left hand side, clicking on the previous button. So this way you can navigate back and forth on the images. Now this sample is complete with all the images that you see on the screen, and in a moment we'll go over how you can modify and actually add more images if you'd like to do that. Okay, also from the top menu you can go to the contact page. Now in the contact page, we're using a contact form and we're using the Spry Ajax framework. If you click on the button without entering any of the values, you're going to see the error messages pop up. Then it will require for you to actually enter values into the cells. Okay, so once we've entered all the values, you can go ahead and click send. However, you're going to have to provide the actual action that you want to execute when you click on send. The form is complete with all the validation. All you need to do is validate the form inside the page, and here you would need, I'm showing you this as an example, but here you would actually have to put the file that's going to be executed when you click on send. Okay. So now we're going to be going over how you can modify this website.